Hi, this is Professor Ravito again, and we're discussing how do we do the work in My IT Lab. In the last video, I showed you how to upload your hands-on solution exercise files. In this video, I'm going to show you how to work with the homework project. So I'm going to click right here. And the homework project always starts with a file that has to be downloaded. And it tells you right here, download Exploring E01 Grader EOC. Okay, so I'm going to click here. Here's what it says download. I'm going to click here on the download files, and here are both of my files. Now I'm going to download the instructions first, and then I'm going to open the instructions. Now I'm working with two screens. You can only see one screen, but the second screen is over here. If you don't have two screens, what you need to do is print the instructions. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to download the Grader app. Alright, as soon as I click that download, it opens up. The first thing you absolutely must do on this Grader app is save it under a new name on your disk. Here's what happens when you're working with this. When you click that download, this is sent to a temporary folder on your hard drive. That temporary folder, then, all work will be saved in that temporary folder. But as soon as you close Excel, it will be wiped out because it's a temporary file. You need to save it immediately on your hard drive. If not, you can end up going through this whole thing and at the end having it completely finished and losing it and not being able to upload it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go File and Save As. Right. Now I'm going to put it in my H drive because that's where I'm working with everything from. And let me find my stuff here, and I'll go back to where I'm saving everything. This is summer, not spring. I'll remember that eventually. Okay, so I'm just going to save it right here. This is where I have all my other files saved. So now I know where it is. All right. Okay, now this is what your instructions will look like. They will tell you to do a very specific set of things. As you work through each thing, you need to save your information as you go along. It's absolutely critical that you save it. So I've moved that back over here. And I'm just going to do a couple things because I want to show you how to work with the what happens if you get things wrong. Okay, so it told me to type in royalty statement, and then it tells me to merge it A1 to C1. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to merge and center. Okay. It wants me to change the size to 16 and bold. And the font needs to be purple under standard colors. Here's your standard colors, and if you come over here, you notice it says that this is purple, so that's what we're going to make it. And I'm going to save it. Now, I'm not going to do any other of the instructions here because I think you understand that as you move down through the instructions, you'll be adding formulas because you can see here that there's a price to bookstore and a net retail sales and things like that. All right. Not going to worry about that. I want to show you what you would need to do when you upload this. All right. So we're going to close it now, and it's been saved. I'll close that. All right. Now, I have completed my assignment theoretically. We all know I haven't, but I'm pretending I have. So I'm going to upload the completed file. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to choose the file. And the file I'm going to choose is the one I just downloaded. That's that one. and I'm going to open it. Okay, now I'm going to say, oh, I don't know that that's, well, okay, I don't go worry about it. Upload. Okay, now I'm going to finish and submit it for grading. Now that will be returned to the course. Okay, now I don't think there should be very many things here. So when I go to my grades, right, and I go to Excel in Chapter 1, I don't know what this is all about. No, we're not gonna, alright. Always run on this side, okay. Alright, so I'm going to go down here, and it says I have a 9. And I know I didn't do very well. Okay, so I'm going to click this down arrow here, and I'm going to click View Submissions. Okay, and then I'm going to click on this submission. Now remember, like I told you before when we went over the syllabus, this can be done twice. So once you look at your submissions, then you can look at exactly what it is you did wrong. I've got this right and nothing else correct, but that's okay because I didn't do anything else on this. Alright, so what I want to do, this is my submitted file, so if I wanted to look at what I did, I can look at a summary report, and I usually find the summary report fairly good. Okay, so here it's going to tell me on instruction 4 I did not put in this formula. Okay, on instruction 3 I did not put in this new row. I didn't enter the row, I didn't enter the standard discount rates, I didn't do anything there. Okay, so that none of that's been done. Alright, so then you can take this report and you can go back and you can fix things. Now if you look at a marked up report, this shows exactly where the errors are. Now I can also download this with live comments. Alright, and it tells you exactly where everything is not right and what's wrong and what I haven't done. And of course, since I only did the first one, you know, we knew it was going to be all messed up. But so even if you get an incredibly poor grade on the first one, you go to grades, you go to view submission, you click either the summary report or the marked up report, and it tells you exactly what you've done wrong. Now I think that's a great concept for a homework project. And remember, to get to submissions, you simply hover over this until this button comes up, you click down and you click View Submissions. Once you're there, you click here, and I just clicked there, and all of this information will come up. Okay, so this is the end of how to do the homework projects. I'm going to stop right here, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the skill-based pre-test training post-test and the objective post-test. The objective post-test is relatively simple, so we'll spend most of our time on the skill-based pre-test training post-test. Till then, bye-bye.